Welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Riesa Pascal. It's time to highlight another female-founded business right here on Daily Flash. We are joined by jewelry designer DANIELLE CUSTER, who worked in the New York City fashion industry for 6 years and taught herself the ins and outs of design. DANIELLE has founded her own polymer clay jewelry line called Minimalist by DANIELLE, and I'm currently wearing a pair of her gorgeous earrings. Check it out, be jealous. Thanks for joining us, DANIELLE, and thank you for my beautiful earrings.
Of course, thanks for having me.
Of course. Now, you've had quite an amazing resume, quite a big background in the industry. I mean, New York is absolutely the epicenter of fashion, and for you to have worked in there for 6 years, I'd love to know about your background and how that really propelled you into the fashion industry.
Yeah, absolutely. So I got my degree, my bachelor's in fashion design at a University of Cincinnati, and during that time I was able to intern in New York every other semester. So by the time I graduated, I had a couple years under my belt. And the first internship I had was at Elle magazine, and it was in the jewelry department. So that's where I kind of fell in love with the accessory space.
Nice. Because
Yeah.
I was going to say, usually you think of fashion, sometimes you think of clothes and everything, but you managed to turn that into, jewelry.
Yeah.
So I want to know, why was it important for you to make your own line of earrings and jewelry?
Yeah, well, I wanted to create something. I really always wanted to create my own brand, and I wanted to create an accessory line and jewelry line because it's something that I wear all the time.
Yeah.
So my first collection was incorporated a bunch of neutrals, gold and silver metals, something that could be worn all year round and dressed up from day to night.
Very good. And we have some collections here, of course. What was the inspiration behind some of the metals, the colors that we're seeing here? I love the variety, and it's just fantastic here.
Thank you. Yeah, so I wanted to incorporate 14 karat gold, 18 karat gold metals, and especially hoops. My grandmother brought me home a pair of gold hoops from Italy when I was younger, and I wear them to this day. So I really want to incorporate that into my stud packs, something that could be worn with a more of a statement piece. And then, I wanted to stay up to date with current trends. So retro is huge right now, so with the checkered print. And then from Cincinnati, where I live, a lot of people go down to Keeneland, Nashville. So I have the Keeneland collection with some cute cowboy hats and cowboy boots to spice up everyone's outfits.
Gotta represent, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I love the name Minimalist by DANIELLE, but also when you look at these earrings, they're not necessarily minimal in the sense that they don't stand out. Like they do, they're unique, they stand out, they're beautiful. How did you come up with that name and just kind of the designs, the shapes, these unique shapes that you're doing?
Yeah, so I think it started out as my jewelry that I wear is pretty simplistic. And then, like I said, I wanted to stay within the current trend space. So I knew that it wasn't always going to be just studs. And so I wanted to play on different things that I saw in fashion and everything like that. So I wanted to expand it that way.
Fantastic. So talk me through the process of how you build these. I promise I won't steal your business model.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm just curious. They look so beautiful, and I'd love to know how you do that.
Yeah, so I take a block of clay that I get from any craft store online, and I run it through a pasta machine to flatten it out, kind of condition the clay. Yeah, that was something new I learned within this medium, I know. And so then I cut out with an X-Acto knife or different types of shapes, and then I stick them in the oven, cook them, so they become more plasticized, so they're pretty flexible.
Wow.
They're very versatile and lightweight, which makes it great for earrings.
Yes, they're very lightweight. I will say that. I love that. Sometimes heavier earrings, ladies, we know they can pull on the ear hole here, and that's never fun.
Absolutely.
So that's fantastic. And where can we find these earrings?
Yeah, so my Instagram, it links to an Etsy page. So I currently sell on Etsy, and if you're in Columbus and the Cincinnati area, there are a few boutiques that sell my line, and a couple pop-ups coming up shortly. So
nice. Any plans to expand beyond earrings?
We'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure yet, but because it's such a unique medium that it's so great for earrings. But necklaces could be in the works shortly.
Ooh, okay. We'll have to keep an eye out on that. So before we go, I have to know, which one is your favorite? You have a big collection here.
I'm loving the neutral colors mixed with the retro vibes happening lately. So this is a fan favorite of mine.
Oh, fan favorite. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm digging the boots. I know you said that was the Cincinnati inspiration, right?
Yeah.
I love that. And I love how your pieces reflect you, reflect your culture. They're beautiful. You're beautiful.
Thanks
for being here. Everyone, make sure you check them out. Minimalist by DANIELLE. Fantastic
Thank you so
earrings.
much.
Of course.